What's going on, Dragon Ball Super fans? And today we're going to talk about, has Jiren been nerfed or retcon? And before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good things, so we get the video in the algorithm and get people talking. But follow me on Twitter. That is where you can interact with me the most. That is where I be at the most. So yeah, check us out. Let's get right into the video. So there's been saying that Jiren has been nerfed and retcon, but I disagree. That is complete and utter false. Alright, we have to understand that when this information first came out, we're going off of people that watched the movie and what they say. Now you have to understand, people have their personal bias, their personal opinion, their personal interpretation, their way of breaking things down. A lot of times people don't even break things down when the first time they watch it. Alright, they just watch it just to be watching it. And there's one thing I can say about Dragon Ball Super in any media, any continuity, doesn't matter which one. Their wording always be very annoying, alright? Very irritating. It's not really descriptive in things. They're too vague. They're not direct. The only time we got that from Toriyama was back in Blue Saga, and we still got way more than what we got now. Alright, so the statement of what Vegeta said to Goku and what Goku says to Vegeta and everything that's surrounding the statement in Superhero, which is the fact that Vegeta said that Jiren wasn't much stronger than they are. And people have went on and saying, well, that's a nerf, that's a retcon. What you mean? We clearly seen in the anime where Jiren dominated you, no difficulty. But now you're just saying, oh, it's the way he was just a better fighter, overall fighter, whatever. He actually, his power wasn't much ahead of y'all. That just means that he got nerfed. That means he can't be stronger than the God of Destruction. That means he's weaker than Broly. It means he's nowhere near where we thought he was. They nerfed him. They retconned him. Stop. That is not what Vegeta meant. And it's very clear, especially when you watch the movie. And then when you read the superhero novel, especially. And I kind of already figured that this was going to be a misinterpreted thing and people were going to debate about it. Y'all still probably going to debate about it even after this logical, most broken down interpretation of what Vegeta said. Alright? Vegeta saying that their power wasn't too much different from Jiren's is correct. Wanna know why? Because everybody's trying to attain power deriving from instinct. We even see it time and time again. We see it currently in the manga where Gas had attained power from instinct. He had to master his instincts and he got a power boost. He got several power boosts even after the wish. Alright? But he still had to master his instincts. When he masters his instincts unleashed, he gained a power boost. He became Gas the Awakened. And then they call him not invincible. Alright? When Goku attained Ultra Instinct, what do they call him? They say he could be even considered almost unbeatable. So then you have Ultra Ego. What is Ultra Ego? Also deriving from instinct. Alright? And what did they say? Oh, this power is unbounded. Which really, they're always thinking about one thing, whatever. In Beerus' case, he's thinking about destruction all the time. It keeps his power from having limits. Alright? That's nigh limitless. Unbounded. Meaning his power continuously grows. If you notice the pattern with everything that they've been doing in Dragon Ball Super recently, everything has been deriving from instinct. Jiren power is deriving from instinct. You want to know why? Because literally Vegeta says that his fighting style is based around little to no wasted movements. Being explosive, going from 0 to 100, conserving stamina, staying calm, relaxed, and the mind is all intact. Alright? And he had this down to an instinctual level. What he just described is Jiren having mastery over ki on an instinctual level that we have never been said from anybody else. Alright? That is what he means by Jiren power isn't much different from their own. He's correct. Goku is close to the gods of destruction and the angels or whatever guys that the Nagamine was saying in blue. Hell, some of the writers think that Goku could fight some of the gods of destruction in blue. That's kind of OD in Broly movie. That's kind of crazy. Even Goku says himself he was very sure that nobody was stronger than him outside the gods of destruction and Jiren in blue until he met Broly. Then that's when he realized he got to get stronger. He still has levels that he can get to even in blue. Wanna know why? Because he can't access that power that was beyond gods. He can't access that godly techniques, that Ultra Instinct form, the Ultra Instinct technique that he had unlocked. Alright? In the manga, it's different. But in anime, he can't do that. He's nerfed. He himself is directly nerfed right now. Hell, we don't even know if Vegeta can access Blue Evolution right now. He hasn't even used it since the Tournament of Power as well. That might have been his breaking through his shell, just like Daishinkan and Whis and them said during the Tournament of Power. That was him breaking his limit, breaking through the shell. Now, he was using it over and over. He was just going back in and out. I mean, it wasn't like Goku. Goku couldn't do that. But regardless, nevertheless, it doesn't matter. All of it is deriving from instinct. Alright? There is no nerf for dealing with Jiren. Even Goku says in the superhero novel, they have Goku say that Jiren is the strongest, followed by Broly, followed by the Gods of Destruction. Alright? And that's consistent with everything that we've been getting out. Is that Jiren have been the strongest because Jiren's on a different level from that of the Gods of Destruction. Jiren's on a different level from everybody. Jiren was the strongest for a reason, and basically Goku is trying to train in order to fight against them, to be stronger than them. They are seen as gold still, and Vegeta is schooling him on this. And he was saying basically you shouldn't be trying to just train, get a rock hard body. You need to meditate as well. You need to be able to relax and calm your mind. Now, I know everybody's saying it's weird because he gets ultra ego, but you have to understand this movie was written before moral arc was even a thing. Alright? So, ultra ego definitely wasn't even a thing. Wasn't even thought of. You know, Toriyama didn't even have no plans to probably give Vegeta a power up until he got to writing on, you know, helping out with Toyotaro on the Granola arc. And Vegeta got a power boost in the moral arc by having his spirit increase. Alright? Having higher spirit control. Nevertheless, though, regardless, all of this, they're trying to attain power from instinct, having a conviction, having a resolve. This is the ultimate goal that everybody's trying to do. Jiren whole full power, that transformation he's got, is because he's mastered it, his key levels on an instinctual level. All right, he can just go from a 0 to 100, and he go exceed that very easily because he's always relaxed and calm. Now, he did get his own self a nerf. I know that y'all are thinking, well, how come he was hit in his openings and things like that? Well, you gotta understand, 17 messing with his psyche, Vegeta messing with his psyche, everybody was messing with his psyche. He had a battle ideology. Nakamura even talked about this. You know, the whole thing was to give off, you know, that type of vibe of where it's just not about the power and stuff. It was about ideologies, you know, the friendship versus being a lone wolf. You know, all of that played a factor into why Jiren ended up losing. And Jiren also doesn't bring out that power again, even though he could have defeated all three of them, Frieza, 17, and Goku. He could have did that, but it wasn't the same anymore. He wasn't having that interest and motivation where he was fighting Ultra Instinct Goku at his strongest, at his best, at his ultimate. He didn't get the job done, so therefore his mental was broken because now he's going back and relapsing about the past. Alright, so that is basically how they're trying to explain this. Now, we also have to understand, like, y'all may still disagree that, oh no, he still was way stronger and stuff. I'm not saying he wasn't way stronger. I'm just saying that what they're trying to achieve is in the same line of Jiren. Broly is the same way. Broly Super Saiyan full power and all of that, that's based off his Saiyan instincts. That's off his own potential or whatever. He has no control of it. He has no self-sense or whatever. If he had control of it, he'd be just like Jiren. He'd be just like Jiren. If he could control that power, he'd be just like Jiren. Gohan just attained a form from instincts. He just instinctually just went, when he seen Piccolo, he got mad, angry, emotion, and now he has a form. It's called Beast. Beast, you know, it's Gohan Beast, Beast Han. That's a form from instincts. That's coming from his Saiyan instincts. I'm trying to tell you, that is the route that they are going. They've been going this route for a while because Jiren noted and said that this is something that Vegeta lacked and why he couldn't be stronger than what he is. And then Beerus ended up saying the same thing. Alright? And we also have to look at, to them, these characters, 20 times, 10 times, 50 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, things like that, it's probably not that big to them. You have to understand, fusion is not even that big of a blue fusions. They're ridiculous. But it's not even that big anymore now because they have godly techniques and godly forms that boost them up to that level. Boost them to that domain now. So you have to look at it from a more logical, breaking down interpretation, a more optimal reasoning. Like I said, this can make sense. It makes complete sense. That don't mean you have to like it. I'm not saying you can like it. I'm not saying you have to like it. You can hate it all day long. I don't really like it, to be honest. Because, to be honest, a lot of the stuff that they're doing, Goku been doing that crap in the Namek arc. It's just how they written them, how they've been writing him in Super is, oh, he's been getting so strong that he's been getting overconfident. He's been losing like he's been losing all these concepts of what he learned from when he was younger in his earlier days in Z and stuff. I don't like that. And then to go on for the manga, Toyotaro has, oh, he's got so strong that he lacks faith in him being so strong. Like, how does that make sense? Like, you just said his weakness was he was too relaxed because he's so confident in his power, and he's, you know, naive, very naive, and he give everybody respect and things like that. But now that he's attained one of the ultimate techniques in the entire multiverse, the fighting apex prowess technique, Ultra Instinct, now he lacks faith in his own ability to win fights. He doesn't believe in himself. And it came out of nowhere. It happened out of nowhere. And I guess it happened when he went against Jiren. So that followed by when he went against Moro. And then followed by when he goes against, well, Granola, he doesn't have any type of resolve because he doesn't have any type of interest in fighting Granola and Gas when he found out that he has nothing to do with this. So I'm not saying, like I said, you have to like it, whatever, you could dislike it, but it does make sense. Crappy sense, all right, trash sense, I admit, yes, but it does make sense or whatever. So there's no nerf dealing with Jiren. Y'all can stop saying that, or you continue to say that if you want to debate about it or whatever. I'm up for a debate about it. This is not a Jiren versus Broly or anything like that, because Jiren and Broly to me are stronger than Gods of Destruction. Regardless, there has been no official media outsourced anything that came after that saying otherwise. If you want to go to manga and you want to bring Toyotaro ain't saying nothing about he didn't bring Jiren into it or anything like that. So, and also the way that the manga is going anyway, it's going a different route. It's kind of almost like they're building Ultra Instinct up to be like the Ultra Instinct in anime, because Goku was able to be emotional and stuff in his completed Ultra Instinct, but he wasn't able to do that in the manga at any point in time until now, and he unlocked his true Ultra Instinct with the black hair. So, and he's still, silver hair is still the strongest. Alright, let me see that. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.